Процес пішов, Світлана Васильівна?
Зараз ще запис вимикаю. Все, можете розпочати.
Так, доброго дня, шановні колеги, шановний пане аспіранту. Сьогодні 23 лютого 2024 рік, 12:00. Дозвольте мені, як голові, розпочати засідання. Відповідно до рішення вченої ради Сумського національного аграрного університету та наказу ректора номер 698К від 19.12.2023 року у Сумському національному аграрному університеті утворено спеціалізовану вчену раду для прийняття до розгляду та проведення разового захисту дисертації Лі Цзунсі на тему управління фізичною освітою в коледжах та університетах англійською мовою Research of Physical Education Management in Chinese Colleges and Universities на здобуття ступеню доктора філософії у галузі знань 07 управління та адміністрування за спеціальністю 073 менеджмент. Склад спеціалізованої вченої ради, голова ради СНС Наталія Валерівна, доктор економічних наук, професор кафедри менеджменту імені професора Михайлової, Сумський національний аграрний університет, рецензенти, Гієнко Михайло Миколайович, кандидат економічних наук, професор, завідувач кафедри фінансів, банківської справи та страхування, Сумський національний аграрний університет, Харченко Тетяна Олександрівна, кандидат економічних наук, доцент кафедри публічного управління та адміністрування, Сумський національний аграрний університет. Офіційні опоненти – Іртищева Інна Олександрівна, доктор економічних наук, професор Національного університету кораблебудування імені адмірала Макарова. Богатирьов Константин Олександрович, доктор економічних наук, професор Південноукраїнського національного педагогічного університету імені Ушинського. Посади членів спеціалізованої вченої ради вказані на дату захисту дисертаційної роботи. Прошу зареєструватися, шановні рецензенти та опоненти. Так, бачу, зареєструвалися. Отже, на підставі реєстраційної картки присутні 5 членів спеціалізованої вченої ради із 5 затверджених наказом ректора номер 698К від 19.12.2023 року. Кворум необхідний для засідання є, і ми маємо всі офіційні підстави для того, щоб розпочати засідання. Засідання спеціалізованої вченої ради оголошую відкритим. Сьогодні на порядку денному захист дисертації на здобуття ступеня доктора філософії, аспіранта кафедри публічного управління та адміністрування Сумського національного аграрного університету Лі Цзунсі на тему управління фізичною освітою в коледжах та університетах англійською мовою Research on Physical Education Management in Chinese Colleges and Universities за спеціальністю 073 менеджмент. Роботу виконано в Сумському національному аграрному університеті, науковий керівник доктор економічних наук, професор Славкова Олена Павлівна. До спеціалізованої вченої ради надійшли такі документи: заява щодо проведення атестації здобувача, копія першої сторінки паспорта громадянина Китайської Народної Республіки, копія диплома магістра, витяг з наказу про зарахування до аспірантури, засвідчений в встановленому порядку, академічна довідка про виконання відповідної освітньо-наукової програми, висновок наукового керівника, доктора економічних наук, професора Олени Славкової, висновок про наукову новизну, теоретичне та практичне значення результатів дисертації, дисертація в друкованому та електронних вигляді, відбитки копій наукових публікацій, зарахованих за темою дисертації, засвідчені у встановленому порядку. Усі документи відповідають встановленим вимогам, і дисертація до захисту подається вперше. Хто за запропонований порядок денний, прошу голосувати. Хто за? Проти? Утримався? Немає. Пропозиція приймається. Дозвольте зачитати біографічні дані аспіранта. Лі Цзунсі, 1981 року народження, громадянин Китайської Народної Республіки, освіта вища, закінчив у 2011 році Гуансі Мінхі університет провінції Гуансі Китайської Народної Республіки за спеціальністю національний традиційний спорт. Аспірантуру закінчив у 2022 році Сумського національного аграрного університету, Міністерства освіти і науки міста Суми. Дисертацію виконано в Сумському національному аграрному університеті. Тема дисертації затверджена на засіданні вченої ради факультету економіки та менеджменту Сумського національного аграрного університету, протокол номер 7 від 26.12.2018 року. Лі Цзунсі завершив виконання освітньо-наукової програми у 2022 році. 22 вересня 2022 року відбулася публічна презентація дисертаційного дослідження на кафедрі публічного управління та адміністрування за спеціальністю 073 менеджмент, де дисертацію було рекомендовано до розгляду та захисту у разовій спеціалізованій вченій раді. Основні наукові положення та результати досліджень за темою дисертації опубліковано у 80 наукових працях, з них здобувач має 3 статті у фахових наукових виданнях України, всі включені до міжнародних наукометричних баз даних, 2 статті опубліковано у наукових періодичних виданнях Організації економічного співробітництва та розвитку країн, які включені до науково-метричної бази даних Scopus, 12 тез в матеріалах наукових конференцій. Наукові публікації відповідають вимогам пункту 8.9 публікації порядку присудження ступеня доктора філософії та скасування рішення разової спеціалізованої вченої ради закладу вищої освіти, наукової установи про присудження ступеня доктора філософії, постанова Кабінету міністрів України від 12 січня 2022 року, номер 44. Також дисертація відповідає вимогам наказу МОН України номер 40 від 12.01.2017 року про затвердження вимог до оформлення дисертації та порядку присудження ступені доктора філософії та скасування рішення разової спеціалізованої вченої ради закладу вищої освіти. Чи є питання у членів спеціалізованої вченої ради?
Наталя Валерівна, давайте уточнимо, оскільки запис іде. Ви там сказали, що 80 наукових праць, по-моєму, там 18.
18,
так. Да, уточнимо, бо запис іде.
Да, 18. І, будь ласка, ще дивлюся, виключіть мікрофони, в кого включені. Бо воно фонить. Так, продовжуємо. Запитань, більше нема запитань. Із здобувачем погоджено, що захист дисертації буде проводитися англійською мовою. And now, good day, Лі Цзунсі. We are start of a public presentation, official defense. You have 20 minutes for presentation and now share your screen and present the main result of your research. You are welcome. Лі Цзунсі. It's okay. We are waiting for your report. You can start. You're welcome.
Okay. Good afternoon, professors. The topic of my report is research on physical education management in Chinese colleges and universities. My report consists of 5 parts: a research purpose and task, the subject and object of the study, elements of scientific innovation, the main results, conclusion. Research purpose and task. The management of physical education in colleges and universities has the following problem: a lack of manager talents, old-fashioned management theories, unclear management responsibilities, unclear management content, slightly outdated management methods, insufficient wisdom of management strategies, and unreliability management evaluation. The research purpose finds out the main factors affecting the management theory and practical application of college physical education, optimize the management model perfect the management system, put forward scientific countermeasures and reasonable suggestions. The research task defines the concept of physical education management in college and universities to analyze the types and development course of physical education management system in Chinese college and universities. Analyzes the relationship among human, financial, and material elements in the management of physical education in Chinese college and universities, and seeks the optimal solution. Find out the key evaluation indexes in the physical education management system of Chinese college and university, and optimize the evaluation system. Put forward the scientific theory reference of Chinese university physical education management research combined with the current global actual situation. The subject. The next, the subject and the object of study, the theory, method, scientific and applied aspects of the management of physical education, organization and system model in Chinese college and university in the new era. The management process of people, money, and materials in physical education activities in college and university in China. The elements of scientific innovation for improved and perfect college physical education management model, management system, so that its management method and means have been improved. First, at the end, construct the new era college physical education management theory, analyze from this analytical framework define the research boundary and main observation obtained from this study. Further into the organizational structure, operation mechanism supports industry and its relationship in the management theory and of college physical education management in the new era. And improved, optimizing the organizational design of the physical education management in Chinese college and universities. The evaluation index system of the physical education management in Chinese college and universities is simplified by organizing and comparing the management system models and experience of development countries. It promoted the development of physical education management in Chinese college and universities. This paper analyzes the development status of college physical education industry and solves the economic management problem of college physical education management in in China. It improved and optimized the theoretical framework of Chinese college physical education management system. The further developed a systematic analysis of the evaluation of physical education management method and related systems in Chinese college and universities, as well as the application of physical education management methods in priorities. Optimized and improved the theories and methods of physical education management in college and university, and made its organizational design and system run more smoothly. And find out the key problem of management system of physical education in college and universities, and optimize the strategy, and propose the optimization plan for the development of physical education management in college and university in the post-epidemic era and the context of global economic integration in Chinese and even the world. The acquired personal contribution, the distance is an independent scientific work and contains new results obtained by the author in economic science, which together solve an important scientific task. The first optimized and improved the theories and methods of physical education management in college and universities, and made its organizational design and system run more smoothly. To find out the key problem of the management system of physical education in college and universities, and optimize the strategy. Put forward an optimization plan for the development of physical education management in college and universities in China and even the world under the background of post-epidemic era and global economic intricacies. The main results. It comes the environment and trend of physical education management in college and universities, and defines the related concepts and types. The organizational design of its related department is optimized. The dissertation concretely analyzes the principles and organizational structure of Chinese college physical education management system. This is the organizational framework of physical education management in college and universities. Analyze the evaluation index of physical education management in college and universities. Determines the key index system and optimize the management model of human and property elements in the system based on the management system model of physical education in college and universities in developed countries. The dissertation put forward the development countermeasures of the management system of physical education in college and university in China. The methodology of determining the index in the form of questionnaire to seek opinions from the relevant experts. Experts are asked to analyze the analyst indicators according to their own understanding of physical education management in college and universities. According to the importance of each indicator, experts need to compare the indicators of each level in pairwise and judge and analyze the statistical results of assignment, calculate the product mean of each row element of the judgment matrix, calculate the nth root of the great score product of each line, calculate the eigenvector of the nth root of the scale product mean of each row, calculate the maximum eigenvalue of individual judgment matrix. 1F task of calculating judgment matrix. By calculating the weight of each cell singular index, the ranking way of the weight of the comprehensive index is finally calculated. This is a result of comprehensive weight shows that the three most core second level indicators. This distinction explores and applies the management of college physical education, analyze the organizational mechanism, college physical education industry, and the organization and represent mechanism of college physical education industry in developed countries, and studies the management strategy from the three elements of management theory, human, and property. It also makes comparative analysis. The analysis on the management system of physical education in college and university of China and Ukraine. Combining with the support college and university of foreign education principle, the structure and the operation mechanism improve the subject setting of sports college and cultivation of sports talent, mechanism, promote, pervasive, mechanism, perfection, and development of sports. There are physical education management talents in college and university brought the sports industry. My conclusion: the management system of physical education in college and university should strengthen the intensity of information management and use the support of information to solve the problem in the management of physical education in college and universities. The management system of physical education in college and universities in China is in the phase of development. So we must abandon the old management model boldly, draw on the advanced management in peers place at home and abroad. Our job is reasonable, effective, and advanced measurement, and build a new system of physical education management model in college and university suitable for the national condition of China. High-level sport education management based on the management principle of thematic clinics, optimality, incentive, economy, and meeting the ever-increasing needs and interests of the parties can ensure the purposeful modernization and diversification of relations in the field of sports. Due to various constraints, the study does not cover more other fields of physical education management in college and universities. The following up research can collect various opinions and make the physical education management system of Chinese university more scientific. This is my list of publication journals included in Scopus and Web of Science, articles in scientific journals. There's my conference papers. There are some of my other conference papers. Thank you for your attention. This is my report. Thank you for your attention and listening. Please comment. Thank you.
The report is complete. Please ask questions, dear colleagues. According to the script, I will be first. I want to be first. Ask question. Lí Цзунсі, thank you very much for deep research and presentation at management at sports fair, really something new. And first question for you. In the first paragraph of scientific novelty, you write the paper tries to construct the theoretical analysis framework of physical education management in colleges and university in the new era. Please specify which model you build.
Thank you for your question. The theoretical analysis framework is to optimize the management organization design, discard the defects in the management model, absorb the advanced university physical education management model in developed sports countries, increase the construction of intelligent management system such as AI. That's my question. Thank you.
So, and
Is that answer?
so, and one more. How many scientific articles have you published in Scopus?
Thank you. Thank you for your question. I published one Scopus and one Web of Science. The title of the Scopus article is Evaluation Index System of Predictability of Physical Education Students at Chinese universities. And the title of the Web of Science article is Role of digitalization, competence and parental support on performance of sport education in low-income college students. That's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you. I am satisfied. So we continue. Professor Mikhail Gienko, would you like to ask question?
First of all, thank you for very interesting speech and very interesting presentation. I also have two questions about basic concept and basic experience of physical education management. First of my questions, do you please talk about the basic concept of college physical education management and type of management? Thanks.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you for your question. The physical education management is to plan, organize, control, and lead various elements and resources related to physical education, such as people, money, materials, time, and information. The management types are government management, social management, government and social combination management. That's my answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the answer. And second question is about basic experience. What are the basic experience of physical education management in Chinese colleges and universities? And what are outstanding problems? Thank you.
Thank you for your question. The basic experience is the State Education Commission has micro control with direct command of administrative department of college and university and the physical education administrative department of colleges and universities supplemented by self-regulation within a certain scopes. The outstanding problem are conservative management zero, not clear responsibilities, unclear content, and insufficient degree of wisdom. That's my question, answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the answer. I'm satisfied with the answer.
So continue. Professor Харченко Tatiana, your question?
Yes, thank you. I would like to say that the topic of this scientific research is relevant and timely, but some aspects need to more detailed explanation. First of all, I would like to ask, what is the influence of the sport management system in the developed countries on the sport management system in China?
Okay, thank you, Professor. Thank you for your question. The influence is focusing on local management, reduce the depth of government involvement in school sport management, play the role of social sports resources, professional management personnel, and improve the training model of athletes and develop the university sports industry. That's my answer. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I'm satisfied your answer. One more question. How to innovate and construct the physical education management in China's advanced management mood?
Thank you for your question. We can adhere to cooperation of people, finance and material. Establish the management concept of people-oriented and comprehensive development. Use information means broadly absorb scientific and advanced management measures. That's my answer. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I'm satisfied your answer.
We are continue. Professor Inna Irtisheva, your question, please.
Yes, I have two questions too. My first questions, what method did you use in your dissertation and what specific issues are being studied on?
Thank you, Professor. Thanks for your question. In my doctoral thesis, I used literature data, system analysis, therapy. Association method and introduction method and graph theory. At the present, I mainly analyze the current situation of physical education in Chinese university based on the sport management model in developed countries and demonstrate a reasonable and scientific solution to the key problem and optimize the management system. That's my answer.
Thank you. And to have other question, how can your research result being applied in the practical work of physical education management in Chinese colleges and universities?
Thanks for your question. In the practical work of physical education management in Chinese college and university, use the sports resource in the most favorable allocation, promote the development of university sports industry with management talent, and take the growing demand and interests as the management principle. That's my answer. you.
Thank you. I agree with answer.
Continue. Professor Konstantin Bogotyryov, your question.
Have you searched results at the development of physical education management in the university in China? What are the aspects?
Thank you, Professor. Thanks for your question. Yes, it is reflected in optimize the organizational design of the management, promote the improvement of personal management strategy, material management strategy, and economic management strategy of human, financial, and material elements in physical education management in college and universities. That's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you. What are the similarities and the difference in the management of the university physical education in the China and Ukraine?
Thanks for your question. The similarities is all attach importance to the primary education stage of physical education. The management concept tends to be consisting the implementation of lifelong education. The difference is in Ukraine's reference and innovation to Europe and Western developed countries, where Chinese government regulates sport from a macro perspective. All both have advantages. That's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you.
No more question. Lí Цзунсі, you have some minutes for rest because I read official documents. Dear colleagues, let me account those present with the conclusion about scientific novelty, theoretical and practical significance of the result of the thesis. Шановні члени спеціалізованої вченої ради, дозвольте я маю оголосити висновок і ознайомити вас з висновком про наукову новизну, теоретичне та практичне значення результатів дисертації. Висновок є в матеріалах справи, тому я зупинюсь на основних моментах. Висновок Лі Цзунсі на тему управління фізичною освітою в коледжах та університетах. Щодо актуальності теми, то проблемне поле розвитку фізичної культури і спорту вимагає усвідомлення складності завдань, які стоять перед дослідником сучасного етапу розвитку фізичної культури і спорту. Актуальність теми підтверджується тим, що на сьогодні залишається вузька спеціалізація досліджень науковців в галузі управління фізичним вихованням. Щодо зв'язку роботи з науковими програмами, планами та темами, то робота виконана відповідно до тематик кафедральних, формування механізму управління інноваційним розвитком закладу вищої освіти, а також розвиток менеджменту в умовах міжнародних інтеграційних процесів. Щодо наукової новизни і теоретичному значенні роботи, зупинюся, що завдання корелюється з науковою новизною, і вперше отримано теоретико-методичні засади аналізу теорії управління фізичним вихованням коледжу нової ери, яка визначає межі дослідження та основні точки спостереження, розроблена методологію побудови системи індекси оцінювання управління фізичним вихованням в китайських коледжах та університетах, вдосконалено основні організаційну структуру механізмів роботи спортивної індустрії та взаємозв'язку із теорією управління менеджменту фізичного виховання в коледжі нової ери. Розроблена пропозиції щодо оптимізації організаційного дизайну управління фізичним вихованням в китайських коледжах та університетах, методику аналізу та порівняння моделей системи управління фізичним вихованням в китайських коледжах та університетах, набуло подальшого розвитку системний аналіз еволюції методів управління фізичним вихованням відповідних систем та удосконала оптимізована стратегія визначення ключових проблем системи управління фізичним вихованням у коледжах і університетах. Практичне значення результатів роботи, дисертаційної роботи, вони доповідались на міжнародних конференціях. Основні з них це були конференції, місцева конференція, також Science and Technologies, міжнародна конференція, міжнародна наукова конференція в місті Дніпро. Головні результати отримані особисто автором, що також був здійснений аналіз звіту на плагіат і наявність текстових запозичень. Дисертаційна робота Лі Цзунсі є результатом самостійного дослідження здобувача і не містить елементів плагіату, згідно постанови Кабінету міністрів від 12.01.2022 року. Перелік публікацій є 2 статті в базі даних Scopus, 3 статті в фахових виданнях, 1 розділ колективної монографії і також 12 тез за матеріалами конференції. Також робота виконана на 204 сторінках комп'ютерного тексту, містить 21 таблицю та 7 рисунків. І щодо відповідності дисертаційної роботи, спеціальності та профілю ради, то дисертаційна робота Лі Цзунсі на тему управління фізичною освітою в коледжах та університетах, яка подана до захисту спеціалізовану вчену раду на здобуття ступеня доктора філософії з галузі знань 07 управління та адміністрування за спеціальністю 073 менеджмент за своєю актуальністю, науково-технічним рівнем, основними результатами обґрунтованостями та положеннями, опублікованими у фахових виданнях, новизна постановки, практичне значення, відповідає вимогам наказу МОН України номер 40 від 12 січня 2017 року про затвердження вимог до оформлення дисертації, також постанова Кабінету міністрів України від 12.01.2022 номер 44 про затвердження порядку присудження ступеня доктора філософії та скасування рішення спеціалізованої вченої ради закладу вищої освіти наукової установи про присудження ступеня доктора філософії. Зміст дисертації відповідає паспорту спеціальності. Тому продовжуємо. І ми з вами розпочинаємо обговорення дисертаційної роботи Лі Цзунсі. We are begin to discuss the dissertation work by Лі Цзунсі. I invite to speak a review Professor Михайло Гієнко.
Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to say what full paper of my review you can see at the official site of Sumy National Agrarian University, and I would like to tell about main points of my review. First of all, about relevance of a topic of a dissertation. The relevance of Lí Cзунсí research topic management of physical education in Chinese college and universities is due to the increasing requirements for the training of specialists in this field, which require deep theoretical knowledge, practical skills, creativity, and constant self-education considering the development of science and technology. About connection with scientific topic. The dissertation work was carried out in accordance with the research plan of Sumy National Agrarian University. For example, 2 scientific work. Formation of a management mechanism for innovative development of higher education institution, and second scientific research, development of management in the condition of international integration process. About scientific novelty and theoretical significance of a dissertation. The scientific provisions, conclusions, and recommendations presented in the dissertation work are sufficiently sustainable, have a scientific content and significance in the field of knowledge of management and administration. The obtained scientific results are reliable and based on research of theoretical and empirical content. The goal corresponds to the topic of research. The object and subject of research meet the scientific requirements. Lí Цзунсі say for us about scientific novelty. Dissertation work has a lot of scientific novelty. For example, first received the theoretical and methodological principles of the analysis of theory and management of physical education of a college of a new era were developed. Improved the basic basis of research on the organizational structure, mechanism of the sport industry, and its relation with the management theory of physical education management in the college of a new era have been improved. And another scientific novelty. Also, dissertation work has a practical significance. About list of publications, some works about list of publication. The scientific provisions of a dissertation work were published by author in 18 scientific work, of which 2 articles were published in a scientific specialist publication include in the Scopus database, and 3 articles were published in a specialized publication of Ukraine. The number of publication is sufficient to present the dissertation for defense. And of course, I would like to say some words about remark and wishes regarding to the content. In general, while positively assessing the scientific and practical significance of research, the dissertation has debatable points. First of them, about difference in the interpretation of issues of organization supports of a physical education management system and training in college and universities need to be clarified. Why? Because in the first chapter of a dissertation on the page 54 presents the organizational scheme of the management of physical education in college and universities, and the third chapter of a dissertation on the page 121 presents the basic diagram of management structure of physical education in Chinese colleges and universities. Second, in the second chapter of the dissertation, the author used the term of a sustainable management concept, which according to author involves taking responsibility for formulating and implementation honest policy, creating a stable environment of fair competition, and establishing an adjustment mechanism to adapt to the development of the situation in order to achieve a goal in general improvement of management efficiency. Considering to the novelty and relevance of this concept, it would be advisable to pay more attention to revealing its essence, as well as the development a plan of action would need to be carried out in the college and universities to achieve it. Third, proposing an index system for assessing the efficiency of physical education management system, the author identifies indicators of first, second, and third level at the page 76-79. There is a need for more detailed justification as to why these indicators, especially at the third level, are important, and where are the typical for college and universities in China. Next, the office research on the impact of the sport industry and the management system of physical education in college and universities on the growth of key macroeconomic indicators, such as gross domestic product, is important. In addition, the offer states what an important component of a management system is formulation of long-term development plans, promotion, management reform, and innovation, development talent. In this regard, it would be appreciate to make forecast calculation for the period up to, for example, 2040 or 2050, based on the correlation between the increase in funding for the sport industry and physical education and the main macroeconomic indicators of a country's development. Next, carry out of comparative analysis of management and physical education in college and universities in China, in Ukraine, in chapter 3.3 of a dissertation. The authors pay more attention to the macro level, what is to the general administration by the state authorities. It would also be useful to evaluate the effectiveness of a physical education management system at the level of the individual college and universities, as well as to seek to best experience of a management system what could be recommended for implementation in colleges and universities in both countries. And the last point, when assessing the research positively, it is necessary to pay attention to the formulation of a conclusion in the chapters of a dissertation, especially on chapter number 3 at the page 179, 180. For example, conclusion 3, 5, 7 need to be disclosed in the details, in detail. And however, these comments are the subject of scientific discussion and do not reduce the overall positive impression of dissertation work Lí Czunsí on the topic research on physical education management in Chinese colleges and universities. And finally, I would like to say what Lí Czunsí dissertation on the topic research on physical education management in Chinese colleges and universities, which was submitted for defense to the specialized academic council for obtaining the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the field of knowledge 07 management and administration, specialty 073 management. According to its relevance, scientific level, main results of justification, main provisions, and results published in the professional publication, novelty of a production, and practical significance, it meets the requirement of the order of Ministry of Education and Science of Ukraine number 40 from 12 January 2017, and resolution of Cabinet of Ministry of Ukraine from 12 of January 2022, number 44 with changes, with some changes. The content of a dissertation corresponds to the passport of specialty. Thank you very much for your attention. Please, your answer.
Thank you. Lí Czunsí, you are given the opportunity to respond to comments that have been posted in review.
Okay, so thank you, Professor. Thanks for all your comments. We agree with the first, second, first, fifth, and sixth observations. Regarding the third, we would like to provide some clarifications. The practical ability of students major in physical education includes much theoretical knowledge and practical skills. It is also the core ability that university students must press in the future teaching of physical education. According to the methods of the implementation of common high school normal measures certification issued by the Ministry of Education. The professional standards of the teachers for the primary and secondary school and the curriculum standards for teachers education establishes the evaluation index system, cultivating objective, cultivating direction, curriculum setting, and curriculum objectives of physical education majors in college and university were combined. The content of the relevant evaluation index system as the referred standards and the experts and the scholars argumentation and suggestions on the particular ability of students majoring in physical education were analyzed. Thus, they are typical indicators of high education institutions in the People's Republic of China. We agreed with other comments and in the future work on this topic, we will definitely include it in the research tasks. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you very much for the answer. I satisfied with the answer. Thank you.
So we continue. I invite review to speak. Professor Харченко Tetiana, Sumy National Agrarian University. You are welcome.
Okay, thank you. The full text of my review is posted on Sumy National Agrarian website of Sumy National Agrarian University. That's why I will present the main elements of my review. First of all, I would like to say a few words about the relevance of the topic of dissertation. Education plays a crucial role in ensuring national prosperity and unity. It's also a vital tool for nurturing and developing talented individuals. Physical education is an essential component of the overall educational program. Efficient management is the most effective way to improve the system. It's necessary to modernize physical education management by optimizing the system, team funds, and teaching focus. China is an advanced country, but it lacks result in sport education. The youth in China prefer to pursue studies that lead to higher paying jobs, resulting in less interest in sport-related education. Sports education is not developing well in China due to the various factors, such as educational institution underestimating sport education-related courses, a lack of inspection of sport-related courses, little focus on sports-related education development, and the shortage of sport facilities in institutions. Therefore, developing policies that improve educational performance using modern technology adoption is crucial to the sport management mechanism in Chinese colleges and universities. The primary objective of the dissertation has been exploring the concept and the methods that could enhance the management mood and perfect the management system of physical education in colleges and universities. This could be achieved by adjusting and improving the concept of physical education management in colleges and universities. The study also aimed to establish the relations between the main elements, such as people, funding, and objects in physical education management in Chinese universities, and to improve the evaluation system. A few words about the scientific novelty of the obtained results. I would like to check the position of knowledge will improve, such as the basic of research on the organizational structure, mechanism of the sport industry, and its relationship with the management theory of physical education management in the college of the new era. Next one, direction for the organizational design of physical education management in Chinese college and university. And third one, the method of analysis and comparison of physical education management system models in Chinese college and universities. The practical significance of the obtained results lies in a set of scientific and reasonable system and conclusions, improving and promoting the theoretical basis and practical skills for the development of physical education management in Chinese colleges and universities. This dissertation studies the key problems of the main element of the system of physical education in Chinese college and university. A clear path for the development of the global college sport industry is identified, enabling the industry to better exhibit its unique characteristics. Dissertation research presents the basic approaches for management theory to solve the problem of the development and improvement of the physical education management system in Chinese colleges and universities. A dissertation is a completed scientific study. Scientific statements, conclusion, and recommendation are the result of personal scientific research. Published scientific works are independent developments and reflect the main content of the dissertation. In the introduction of the justification of the research topic is comprehensively analyzed, its connection with scientific programs and topics is reflected. The goal and task of the research, the objects, and the subject are determined. The scientific knowledge and practical significance of the results are indicated. The personal contribution of the recipient of the scientific work is determined. The approbation of the result is noted on the topic of the dissertation through participation in conference and other scientific events. The main scientific provision and results of research on the topic of the dissertation were published in 18 scientific works, including 3 articles in specialized scientific publication of Ukraine, 2 articles were published in scientific periodicals of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, which are included in the Scopus Scientific Metric database. 1 section of the collective monograph and 12 theses in material of scientific conference. Continue. By characterizing the dissertation work of Lí Цзунсі as a whole, it should be noted that it certainly has relevant scientific and practical significance. During the review of the work, some issues of a debatable nature, comments and suggestions arose. First of all, in order to improve the methodological base of the research in section 1.2, more attention should be paid to methodical approaches to state assessment of physical education management in college and universities. Next one, the relationship between basic elements of the main management modes of the sport venues in colleges and universities, which are presented in section 1.3, should be characterized more detailed. Next one, in order to improve the analytical base of the research in section 2.2 should be calculated the indicators of financial and material elements of college physical education, because in dissertation is presented only theoretical aspects. Next one. The basic types and characteristics of sport management system defined by the author are presented in table 2.12 need a more detailed description in terms of the possibility of implementation in the system of physical education management in college and universities of China. Next one, the final year of analysis period in tables from 3.1 to 3.6 is 2019. The comparability of research data with the current tendencies is questionable. And last one, using financial information about spot expenditure dates period 2011 to 2018 for formation development strategy of physical education management in Chinese colleges and universities isn't clearly define the current trends. However, the indicated comments and visuals don't fundamentally affect the overall positive assessment of dissertation work, are not fundamental, and don't reduce its rather high overall assessment. And finally, the dissertation work of Lí Цзунсі, Research on Physical Education Management in Chinese colleges and universities, which was submitted for defense to the Specialized Academic Council for obtaining the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the field of knowledge 07 Management and Administration, in the specialty 073 Management according to its relevance, scientific and theoretical level, the main result of validity, the main provision and results published in professional publication, the novelty of the formulation and the practical significance, meet the requirements of the order of the Ministry of Education and Science of Ukraine, number 50 and 54. The content of the dissertation corresponds to the passport of the specialty. That's all, thank you.
Thank you, Professor Харченко. Лі Цзунсі, you are given the opportunity to respond to comments that have been posted in reviews review. You're welcome.
Thank you for all your comments. Thank you, Professor, for providing the opportunity to thoroughly familiarize himself with the distance and prepare a review that contain significant and constructive comments and suggestions. We agree with the first, second, third, and fifth remarks. Regarding the first and sixth, we would like to provide an explainance. The management of physical education in college and universities in China has gradually developed from relatively centralized management mode in the past to a decentralized one, with the leadership of a government department emphasizing the coordination and management of sports resource by the people themselves, and allowing market institutions to play a leading role. The central government has focused its efforts on improving the international competitiveness of the country's high-level sports and attitude toward competitive sports in terms of management of financial resources. The action of the local government is commonly focused on the promotion of mass sports, which realize the hierarchical management of sports. The Chinese government focuses on the formulation and implementation of policies, regulations and sports development strategies. The supervision and control of sports progress, and the communication and the listen between different sports organizations. Sports organizations are responsible for the implementation of sports tasks and transactional work. Thus, forming a high efficient sport management system that combine unified and decentralized functions and allows each to do his or her best. In the process of writing this thesis, the financial expenditure of physical education management in Chinese university has also been affected by the COVID-19 and the international situation. And this research has received a certain impact. The economic management strategy of physical education in Chinese college and universities should expand the financing channels of education. In addition, the government should guide all sectors of society to donate to the progress of physical education management services, and by certain educational costs. College and universities should also strengthen their ties with society and cooperate with various sports enterprises. This research institute will strengthen the research in this field in the follow-up research in order to promote and improve the accuracy and scientific information of Chinese sports financial expenditure on the development strategy of Chinese universities. We agree with other comments and we will take them into account in further scientific activities. Thank you, Professor.
Tatiana, I hope you're satisfied with the answer.
Thank you.
Thank you. So continue. I invite an official opponent to speak, Professor, Doctor of Economic Science of Admiral Makarov National Shipbuilding University, Inna Irtisheva. You're welcome.
Thank you. My conclusion is on the university website. Therefore, now I will voice only very important elements. So, remarks and wishes for the content. Characterizing the dissertation work of Lí Цзунсі as a whole, it should be noted that it certainly has relevance scientific and practical significance. During the review of the works, some issues of the debate, natural comments and suggestions arose. The first one, in order to improve the method basis of research, in section 1.3, the paper Mental discusses the connotation of organization design on university physical education management, administrative management system, and the design of relevance foundation department. I should be more comprehensive about the connotation of comprehensive sport management in colleges and university, rather than just the connotation of physical education in colleges and university, and should continue to follow up in the follow-up research. The next one. Considering the method of calculating the data, transferring table 2.5 to 2.10 in the appendix is advantages shown in the appendix ABCD. The next one. Table 2.12, the basic types of and characteristics of sport management system and sport developed countries, which is more macro-strategic observation. The follow-up research should closely follow them, continue to deep and review and directly focus them on the basic types and characteristics of physical education management in Chinese university, so as to make the conclusion more scientific. My last opinion. In section 3.2, in order to deepen the research on the operation mechanism of the Chinese university sports industry, we needed to expand the statistic basic to the research during 2022. However, the industry comments and wishes don't fundamentally affect the overall positive assessment of the dissertation work, are not fundamental and don't reduce its rather high overall assessment. My general conclusion, dissertation works of Lí Czunsí about research of physical education management in Chinese colleges as university means the requirement of Ukrainian legislation about scientific research. The content of the dissertation corresponds to the passport of specialty 073 management. I finish. Thank you.
Thank you. Lí Цзунсі, you are given the opportunity to respond to comments that have been posted in reviews review.
Thanks for all your comments. Thank you, Professor, for finding the opportunity to thoroughly familiarize ourselves with the dissertation and prepare a review accompanying significant and constructive comments and suggestions. We agree with the second, third, and fourth comments. Regarding the first, we want to provide some explanations in order to improve the research method base. The connotation of organizational design, administrative management system, and related vocational department of college sports management are discussed in section 1.3. This is the basic composition of Chinese college physical education management system. Is basic guarantee to ensure the operation of a college physical education management system used for research and the future. It will be more direct and efficient. On the suggestion of the opponents about establishing a comprehensive sports management system of college sports. The comprehensive sports management system of college sports is a huge system. We use the whole thesis of the university sports organization, sports industry, sports talent, and other three elements of a certain depth of research and analyze. In the future, we will choose a better research method. We agree with other comments and we will take them in account in future scientific activity. Thank you. Thanks.
Professor Inna Alexandrovna, are you satisfied with the answer?
Yes, I agree. Thank you.
So we continue. I invite an official opponent to speak, Professor Konstantin Bogatyryov, Doctor of Economic Science, Professor of South Ukrainian National Pedagogical University named after Ushinsky. You are welcome.
Thank you. Relevance for dissertation topic, physical education in Chinese college and the university is fundamentation of the talent current for Chinese social development. The management goal of the physical education in Chinese with the themes and the new era push forth new mission requirements for the case of the physical education, which needs to requirement is the terrain of the position with the rapid development of the social, economic, and the information technology. The management system on the physical education in Chinese universities has been constantly and adjusted in the improved, and the management of the physical education in universities has been development in the innovated to third experiment in context the physical education management of the college and the university in China style in the traditional concept of the physical education management and fails to keep pace with themes which requires a reform of the management system of the physical education in college and university and interpreted the new ideas into the management of the physical education. This management of the physical education in college and the university lacks long-term planning. The management is not clear. The management method of the physical education is seen, and the evolution of the physical education is not occurred from the perspective of modernization of physical education management. In Chinese university, the traditional physical education management has been difficult to adapt to the current goal of physical education management, students' comprehensive development and social needs see urgent to civic reform and the rest the core physical education management. Accent wishes for the content characterization of the dissertation work of Lí Czunsí as Paul. It should be noted that it surely has revealed scientific and the effects during the review of the work. Some issue of the debatable nature comments suggest through in first chapter, in mainly these cases, the connotation of organization design, the connotation of administrative management system, and the design of relevant functional departments in abstraction research. We should know in all the relationship, coordination, cooperation in innovation zone, relevant department and university physical education management. In second chapter, evaluate the integration of the evolution system of the physical education management in the college and university. It is best to depend the evolution index system of the physical education management in college and university and researchers personnel finish and the material elements of the physical education managed in college and university. In section 3.2, in order to gain the stadium of the relationship between Chinese university physical education management system. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Bogatyryov. Confident report and an answer's voice. Лі Цзунсі, you are given the opportunity to respond to comments that have been posted in reviews review.
Thanks for your comments. Thank you, Professor, for revealing the dissertation and providing feedback. Responding to the comments provided in the review of the dissertation, I would like to note the following. We agree with the first, second, and third remarks, and will improve them in future research. Regarding the first, we would like to provide some explanations. The common development of sports management talents in college and universities and sports industry is conducive to the strategic development of universities and sports in China, and is the realization of exploring the establishment of an initiative model for the major need of frontier science, industry, regional development, and cultural inheritance and innovation. In the future research, explore the factors that are suitable for the development of Chinese college and universities, and improve the organizational structure of physical education management. Make full use of the advantages of scientific and technological talents to strengthen the transformation of scientific research achievement. Make rational use of the advantages of college talents and strengthen the training of applied talents in sports industry. It is necessary to analyze the influencing factors of human, financial, and material resources and social and community resources in college sports. We agree with other remarks. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Alison. Exactly. So continue. According to the rules of work of the Specialized Academic Council, we proceed to discuss the thesis of Li Czunsі. I enforce that all present members of Academic Council have the right to take part in discussion. Therefore, I ask those who want to speak about this work, who wants to be first. Professor Гієнко, would you like to be first?
Okay, Professor Natalia, I will be first. First of all, I would like to say what I will support dissertation work of Lí Czunsí on the topic research of physical education management in Chinese college and universities. The topic of the dissertation is relevance. Dissertation work has a scientific novelty, practical significance. The list of publication is sufficient. Like each work, the dissertation work of Lí Czunsí has some discussion points about with discussion point today speak like official opponents and official reviewer. But at all, I would like to say what I will support dissertation work, and as for me, it will be better to write the provision of a scientific novelty in more details, and it's like for me. Thank you very much. I will support the dissertation work. Thanks.
Who wants to be next? Tatiana Харченко.
Yes, of course. Thanks our applicant for the detailed explanation, the main trends, problem and challenges related with improving the concept of physical education management in colleges and university. The methodological foundation of this research can be implemented in the methodological requirements for improving the concept of physical education management in colleges and universities. The tools and approaches which form the practical recommendation for improvement of the physical education management system give additional opportunities to modernize physical education management by optimizing the system, team, and funds. I will support this scientific research. I also think that the novelty should be present for us more details. Thank you. I will support this work.
Thank you. Inna Alexandrovna, your opinion, please.
Thank you. I support all the positive speech about this dissertation. Actually, this scientific research is very interesting. Lí Czunsí demonstrates his knowledge very well. I think he deserves to be a doctor of philosophy in the specialty of 7.3 management. Thank you.
Thank you. Konstantin Alexandrovich, your opinion.
Thank you. Thank you, dear professors and experts.
Stop. Waiting. Konstantin Alexandrovich, your opinion, please. Switch on microphone.
Dissertation work for the Czunsí Research of Physical Education Management in China College and University. The special досліджень, its recommendation from the field of the 7 management and administration in the special 73 management. Thank you.
Thank you. And my opinion for dessert, I want to say thank you to scientific supervisor, Professor Elena Slavkova, to invite me be the head of the council, constant council. I also wanted to say a few sentences I support the dissertation and I write the main points. The relevant of the topic is beyond doubt, logical structure, novelty, practical recommendation, and the problematic field of development of physical culture, sport, wise advantages of the complexity of the task facing reaches of the modern stage of the development of physical culture and the sport. But as for me, foreign experience has been not studied. I hope Lí Цзунсі not stopped, but I support the dissertation and I will vote positive. Does anyone to speak? But we forgot about our scientific supervisor. What she's thinking about this? Professor Irina Slavkova.
Dear colleagues, thank you very much. Let me say a few words about the dissertation and scientific work, Lí Цзунсі. Object, materials, and research methods we chosen. The relevance of the topic, peer papers and tasks were formulated. Lí Цзунсі, the acquire, directly participated in setting the task, planning and research, and discussing the result. The student showed himself to be a responsibility, precision, the diligent student. The relevance of the research topic is beyond doubt due to the fact that in the modern world, physical education and sport occupy a prominent place in the life of a modern person. This is the provision of many decisions that are laid down at an early age when a young person is studying in a college or university. The goal set by the author has been achieved. The author opinions, comprehensive justification and conclusion will become valuable material for future research and will certainly be used by research in future. Scientific research. The sources used by the dissertation student, the nature and the subject matter of the materials and the comprehension of their presentation gave the author of the dissertation the opportunity to develop new ways of managing physical culture and the sport of colleges and universities. In my opinion, the dissertation work is graduate student Lí Цзунсі on the topic physical education management and colleges and university. In colleges and university, fully complete with the requirements for the preparation of dissertation, which are approved by the order of the Ministry of Education and Culture of Ukraine. And thank you, Lí, for your interesting presentation and your speech about your SEM. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Slavkova. So we continue. I switch in Ukrainian language. Нами попередньо було розроблено проєкт рішення спеціалізованої вченої ради, і дозвольте його зачитати. Спеціалізована вчена рада Сумського національного аграрного університету, Міністерства освіти і науки міста Суми прийняла рішення про присудження ступеня доктора філософії з галузі знань 07 управління та адміністрування на підставі прилюдного захисту дисертації, управління фізичною освітою в коледжах та університетах, англійською Research on Physical Education Management in Chinese Colleges and University за спеціальністю 073 менеджмент. Лі Цзунсі 1981 року народження, громадянин Китайської Народної Республіки, освіта вища, закінчив у 2011 році Гуанджі, Мінзу, університет провінції Гуанчжоу, Китайська Народна Республіка, за спеціальністю національний традиційний спорт. Аспірантуру закінчив 2022 року Сумського національного аграрного університету Міністерства освіти і науки міста Суми. Дисертацію виконано в Сумському національному аграрному університеті. Науковий керівник Славкова Олена Павлівна, доктор економічних наук, професор, завідувач кафедри публічного управління та адміністрування Сумського національного аграрного університету. Здобувач має 18 наукових праць, з них 3 статті у фахових наукових виданнях України, усі включені до міжнародних наукометричних баз даних, 2 статті опубліковано в наукових періодичних виданнях Організації економічного співробітництва та розвитку країн, які включені до наукометричних баз даних Scopus, 12 тез в матеріалах наукових конференцій. Тому переходимо до процедури відкритого голосування. Прошу членів спеціалізованої вченої ради проголосувати і озвучити рішення щодо присудження Лі Цзунсі ступеня доктора філософії зі спеціальності 073 менеджмент. Я, Стоянець Наталія, голосую за присудження ступеня доктора філософії за спеціальністю 073 менеджмент Лі Цзунсі. А хто наступний? Михайло, будь ласка, Гієнко.
Я, Гієнко Михайло Миколайович, голосую за присудження Лі Цзунсі ступеня доктора філософії за спеціальністю 073 менеджмент галузі 07 управління і адміністрування.
Дякую. Тетяна Харченко, будь ласка.
Я, Харченко Тетяна Олександрівна, голосую за присудження Лі Цзунсі ступеня доктора філософії зі спеціальності 073 менеджмент галузі знань 07.
Дякую. Інна Олександрівна Іртищева.
Я, Інна Іртищева, голосую за присудження Лі Цзунсі наукового ступеня доктора філософії зі спеціальності 073 менеджмент.
Константин Олександрович.
Я, Богатирьов Константин, голосую за присудження Лі Цзунсі звання доктора філософії з галузі знань 073 менеджмент.
Дякую. Отже, 5 голосів за, проти немає. На підставі результатів відкритого голосування спеціалізована вчена рада присуджує Лі Цзунсі ступінь доктора філософії з галузі знань 07, управління та адміністрування за спеціальністю 073 менеджмент. Чи є зауваження щодо рішення спеціалізованої вченої ради? Немає. І дозвольте привітати Лі Цзунсі з успішним захистом дисертації. Let's say the word of congratulation, Лі Цзунсі. The scientific council divided to you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, specialty 073 management. Would you like to say some words, Лі Цзунсі? Лі Цзунсі. Switch on microphone, please. Would you like to say some words? I hope you are happy.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, dear President, professors, and experts. I will never forget the days when I studied in Ukraine, and I will remember them all my life. They are warm, friendly, and helpful teachers and students here. Thanks to my dear supervisor in my study, she gave me a great help. When I was in trouble, she gave me a lot of encouragement and support. When I need help, she gave me a selfless aid. When I was confused, she gave me a clear direction. Although my study is over, but our friendship will last forever. Our university have been working together, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in China. Of course, I will also go to Ukraine again when I have a chance. I hope to have the chance to see you again. Thank you again, my dear professor, dear professors. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your words. На цьому засідання спеціалізованої вченої